Hi there, students. To rattle someone's cage. Okay, this is an idiom. It means to try to upset somebody, to try to anger them, to try to get a reaction from them. Particularly in an attempt to make them perform less well or to reduce their credibility. So the reporters were just asking difficult questions in order to rattle the politician's cage. Okay, so to rattle somebody's cage, let's see, imagine an animal in the cage. You go to the zoo and you've got some nauseating little kid that's rattling the bars of the cage and upsetting the animals. He makes jokes about how pathetic his opponent is before the match, just to rattle his opponent's cage. Let's see, if you make enough videos, it's impossible not to rattle somebody's cage, to make them feel angry. Usually it's deliberately, but I try not to rattle anybody's cage. But, well, people are different and people take things differently. Okay, so to rattle somebody's cage, to annoy, to antagonize, to provoke, to irritate. I've also heard this phrase used quite often, as in, who rattled your cage? So this I would use where somebody makes a comment about something that it's not really their place to comment about it. So this is like saying, who asked you? What are you doing intervening in this? Who rattled your cage? Yeah, what annoyed you? Why are you commenting about this? Okay, so to rattle somebody's cage, to try to nag somebody or remind somebody about something. So he hasn't done anything about this yet, so we ought to rattle his cage. So here the meaning is slightly different, to get somebody's attention, to remind them. Yeah, he hasn't paid yet, so it's time to rattle his cage. Ooh, yeah. But I think more normally we use this in the idea of to anger or to annoy somebody. So if you really want to rattle his cage, ask him if he got that promotion or not. Yeah, you know he didn't get the promotion, and therefore if you rattle their cage, you could also use this phrase to rattle somebody's chain or to yank somebody's chain. Yeah, all of these are talking about animals that are either they've got a chain or they're in a cage and you are trying to upset somebody. Yeah, to yank, to pull somebody's chain. Imagine a dog, yeah, that's always very angry. If you pull its chain, it'll start barking at you. Or if it's in a cage, you rattle its cage. So yeah, to rattle somebody's cage, yeah, it's okay, the idea is it's a comparison between the way the person is annoyed and a dangerous animal being provoked by spectators from outside the cage. If you press the right buttons, if you ask the right things, you'll really rattle his cage. You'll make him angry. You'll wind him up. So to wind somebody up, to rattle, to pull backwards and forwards. I'm sure you know a rattlesnake. Yeah? Don't worry about what he said. He's just rattling your cage. He's just trying to wind you up. Okay, so to upset somebody, to anger somebody. And then as to formality, this is informal. I think I'm going to give this a 3 in formality. So use in an informal conversation, but I wouldn't recommend using it anywhere else. And then the idea, you're rattling the cage that this caged animal is in. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. To rattle someone's cage.